Hi there, you're very welcome back to Sunflower Yoga. This is day 2 of our free 7 days of yoga challenge, ideal to get you back into your yoga practice after a break, or if you just like to try something new in your practice. So for day 2, I'm sharing an easy morning yoga flow for flexibility. So ideal to do after waking, after you drop the kids off to school, or any time in your day where you're just craving that 10 minutes of time to kind of really connect to yourself and just nourish, your body. Okay, so for this practice, we're going to be seated for the first few postures. So you might like to just either grab a cushion or a folded blanket. I just like to pop this just underneath my sitting bones during a seated practice. It just makes it a bit more comfortable, really, and helps to elevate the hip bones there, can make it more comfortable there in the lower back in particular. So give it a try and let me know below if you find this a useful addition. Okay, so we're just going to begin our practice just by opening and closing the hands. So we're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, then we're going to make a fist with the hands. So just gently opening and closing. And maybe your breath kind of, moves with this hand movement, or maybe it doesn't. You're just noticing what you notice about your body, in this moment. And then from here, we're just going to bring the hands together now. I'm just going to invite some gentle waves with the hands here. So just starting to warm up further into the hands there, into the wrists now, up into the elbows as we make the waves a little bit bigger. But please, it's up to you how big or small your waves are this morning. Just very much honouring how your body is feeling, your range of motion, how fast or slow you would like to move. This is your practice. And then we're just going to release the hands, give them a little shake out there. And we're going to bring the fingertips onto the shoulders now, bringing the elbows up. And we're just going to open and close the hands there. Bringing some extra nourishment here into those elbow joints. This move is called flower arms. Just taking this a couple more times through. And then we're going to rest the fingertips on the shoulders next time they land there. I'm just going to gently twist to the right, back through centre, twist into the left. I'm just going to move from side to side here. Again, just honouring your range of motion here, right now, in this moment. This could vary from day to day. When you come back to this video another time, it might feel very different in the body. This is okay. This is normal. My invitation here at Sunflower Yoga is always to honour how you feel, in this present moment. So we're going to come back to centre now. We're going to bring the arms up and over, opening up into the shoulders and nourishing the upper back here as well. Then we can wake up feeling a bit kind of, stiff after being lying down all night in bed. So this is a lovely flow just to work through all the main joints and muscles in the body, just to bring a little bit of comfort and ease, back into the body to help prepare you, for the day ahead. So just bringing the hands down there. We're just going to place one hand onto the mat there, bringing the other arm overhead. So just coming into a gentle side bend. And then we're going to flow the opposite side. And we can either take a few breaths here on each side, or just gently flow from side to side with your breath. Just take in the flow here that feels good for you. We're always looking to find comfort and ease in the body, those stretches that really make you feel yummy. We're never pushing, we're never forcing here at Sunflower Yoga. We're always honouring and respecting, our own personal limits when you've done roughly the same number each side, just bringing the hands back down. I'm just going to switch the cross of the legs now. So you've probably got your less kind of dominant position there now. Might feel a bit different. Just again, just notice how that feels in your body. And just resting the hands there. Just on the knees there, we're just going to open up across the chest, bringing the gaze up to the sky. Then we're going to drop the chin into the chest there. So coming into some seated cat-cows here. So we're inviting nourishment all through the spine now. Up across the upper back there, the shoulders. Opening up across the front of the chest into the heart space, the throat space. So just slowly easing our body, into the day. Just taking these gentle, nourishing movements. And just coming back to centre. So we're going to come into a butterfly pose now. So I'm just going to turn around here so you can see me a bit more clearly. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together now to touch. And it's up to you whether you have your feet a bit further away, if you want a less intense stretch, or bring them a little bit closer to the body if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch. So again, when you're in this position, you can always change your mind, you can go deeper, you can come out again. Please just listen to your body and take any adjustments that you need to make yourself feel comfortable and supported. So from here, we can either slide the hands down the inside of the legs there, bringing the hands to rest there on the feet, perhaps giving the feet a little massage there, letting the head hang heavy. Or another nice option is to slide the hands underneath the legs there. So planting the palms into the mat there. Again, keeping the head nice and heavy here. And just noticing, which of these variations, feels good for you right now. Know that you can switch between the two as much as you need to. Try something different next time. And sending the breath down into the belly here. Keeping the shoulders soft, keeping the jaw soft. Then we're going to slide the hands out from under the legs there, or slide the hands back up the legs there. We're going to pop the feet back into the mat there, plant the hands behind, just opening up across the chest there. And then perhaps sending the legs long, give them a little bit of a shake out there. We give the hands a little bit of a shake there as well. And then from here, we're going to come into a tabletop position. So remember, in yesterday's video, I gave you a couple of options for more comfort in tabletop. So just popping your knees onto a cushion or a blanket, popping the hands on a blanket, a cushion there, or just rolling the mat over. It could just help take the pressure off the joints in the morning. So here I invite you into some lovely, nourishing hip circles, or if you'd prefer, take that cat-cow option that we worked through yesterday. So if you're taking these hip circles, just really kind of flow with your body here. Perhaps closing over the eyes and just letting yourself move in a way that feels yummy and nourishing for your body. You might like to change direction. And then we're going to come back to that tabletop position now. We're going to move into a thread the needle pose. So we're going to lift the right arm up, maybe just taking a couple of circles there with the wrist before threading that arm down there. Just inviting the head down to the mat there. The shoulder may touch or may not touch the mat. As long as there's no discomfort there, just find that level of stretch that feels good for you. And then we're going to unthread that arm, stretching back up, or gently placing the hand back down. We're going to lift the left arm up now, taking a couple of circles there with the wrist. And then we're going to thread that left arm through there. Again, that shoulder may touch the mat, it may not. And unthreading that arm, stretching up, bringing the hand back down. So to end the practice here, we're just going to tuck the toes under there and we're going to come to sit back on the toes there, maybe bringing the knees a bit closer together. If that feels a bit too much, we can lift up onto knees there, pressing those toes in still, or just unhooking the toes there and just coming to rest there on your feet. So just taking the option here that feels nourishing for your body. I quite like the toe option. My feet are very stiff at the moment, so I find this quite nourishing in the morning. And we're just going to end the practice now just by bringing the hands to heart centre, bringing the hands anywhere in the body that feels comfortable for you. Taking a couple of final breaths together as we end this practice, and bring these feelings of calm and presence into the rest of our day. Namaste. So thank you so much for completing day 2 here of our 7 days of yoga challenge. Please do make sure you're subscribing to my channel if you're not already doing so. And I would love to hear how this video landed with you today. So please do drop me a comment there below so we can all kind of come together and share in the fun of this challenge of kind of getting back to our yoga practice or just trying something new. So maybe tell me, what's brought you to this challenge, or maybe tell me where you are in the world. I love to connect with you all, and I look forward to seeing you in day 3 tomorrow. Thank you.